and get into it. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. A lot of things happened this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and explain it the best way I can. Actually, I'm going to explain it pretty well today because I actually have my notes. You guys know when I have my notes and when I don't have my notes, because sometimes I be messing up, or sometimes I just don't be talking about people who is irrelevant to me or whatever, or I be skipping some of the parts. So those who watch my show, those who subscribe to me, y'all bear with me. Thanks for fucking with my video, because I fuck with y'all too. Go ahead and get into this video. Let's go ahead and get into what happened first. We get where we start the scene off with Princess and Ray J. They're introducing their baby, Melody, who I said over and over is a very beautiful baby. She looks more like Princess to me than Ray J, but she's a very beautiful girl, very healthy, cute little baby, chubby face, chubby cheeks, head full of hair, gorgeous little girl. They're introducing her to family and friends, and we see Paris is there. Miss Nikki Baby is there. I believe LaBrittany was there too. It was some other girls there. It was a lot of people there. They're introducing her, they're showing her off and everything. Let me see. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading my notes as I'm explaining it. Oh, yes. As everybody's gathering together at the event and they're talking and they're celebrating the baby, A1 and Ray J finally have a sit. That's right, A1 was there. And him and Ray J sits down and they talk. Ray J basically apologized for being somewhat messy. And he was just telling A1 he was just trying to look out for him. He didn't really want a brotherly fade, but it was just that A1 was looking at him crazy and talking to him crazy when he was only trying to do what homeboys do. They look out for each other. A1 basically apologizes. Well, he tells him he's sorry, but he tells him, like, look, I'm going to stick to with my wife. I'm going to stand by her. And that's what I want to do. We're having this baby together and I want us to be cool again. But I am going to meet up with Safari and have a chat with him. And Ray J basically take off his hat and apologize again, say, my boy, they hug it out, they talk. So they're all cool, and that's good to know. Brooke tells Marcus, Brooke is also there. Yes, Brooke and Marcus is also there. And Brooke tells Marcus, you shouldn't be having an attitude, because Marcus is sitting up there next to her like he has an attitude out of this world. Don't nobody know what he's mad about. I think he's still mad about the whole mess with Brooke going to host Lame Rock's party. I think that's what that was about, and that's why he still got an attitude. Because as you saw as we saw last episode, he was still like a little mad with her, so whatever. So Brooke basically tells him, you need to calm down, cheer up, whatever. Marcus ain't trying to hear. Miss Nikki Baby walks over and she talks with Brooke, and she was like, Brooke, you owe me an apology. I feel like everybody was owing each other an apology this episode. But anyway, Nikki Baby basically tells Brooke, you owe me an apology for the whole never ever in Paris. Brooke says, I apologize, but don't you owe me an apology too? And then Nikki basically tells her, yeah, I guess I do owe you an apology. I guess I did say some things that could have started the whole mess. And she's like, thank you. Then in the midst of that, Brooke starts doing what she does best, being messy, thinking she's cute for it. She tells Nikki that what Marcus did with liking Amber's picture, and she tells her how her and what's the lady name? Bridget Kelly starts catfishing her. They invite her to the little event that she had, a little hosting singing she had, and things got crazy between her mama, and her and Bridget. In the meantime, Marcus is looking like, why are you doing all that? What was the point of that? And she was like, I didn't even tell Nikki how you was liking her pictures and how you was telling her this, that, and the third. And Marcus like, you know what? I'm not here for this. And he got the fuck up and he walked off. And I don't blame Marcus, because at the end of the day, Brooke, what was you trying to accomplish from that at the end of the day? Yeah, he shouldn't have been texting her. He shouldn't have been liking her pictures. But you went to Lame Rock hosting, and when your man told you not to. And then on top of that, what was the point of bringing that to Nikki? I had to agree with Marcus, like, why are you telling Miss Nikki Baby our business when it's none of her business? That's how shit starts. And it was just a mess. It was just stupid. And she thought what she was saying was cute. Nikki was just sitting there like, girl. Let's see what else happened. Princess talks with the girls about squaring up with Moniece. She tells the girls, I think it was LaBrittany, Nikki, Lyrica, Brooke. She basically tells all of them she's tired of Moniece, The beef been going on since this whole Tierra Marie thing. She's been talking about her family, her marriage, and basically Princess just said she had enough. She wants to square the fuck up with Moniece. She's tired of it. And also we see this scene with Princess and Lyrica and Brooke. They also talk, and Miss Nikki Bay was at the table. They also talk about Brooke feels like, not Brooke, Princess feel like, let's all put this to the side. I haven't seen both of you ladies talking about Brooke and Lyrica since she announced it, her pregnancy, not pregnancy, but I think she announced it. They was having a girl gender reveal. And that's when Lyrica had flipped the table at Brooke, and Brooke was like, she got a side piece and a husband. She lit. Like, so I guess she was talking about daddy then. And Princess basically tells both of the ladies, like, y'all need to talk this out. Y'all was good friends. Let's apologize or whatever. Brooke basically feels like, what the hell am I apologizing for? I already apologized to her. And she was like, well, you did go around telling everybody she slept with A1. She slept with Safari. And Lyrica whispers, she tells everybody that. And then Brooke tried to be around the bush like, I didn't just tell everybody. It was other people that was already saying it. Princess throws out there, you did tell me that his dick was wrapped around her leg. I said, what? You said that his dick was wrapped around her leg. I did say that. Princess kept it real all the way. And this thing, Brooke was like, but I'm not going to keep apologizing. I just said what I had to say. Lyrica basically tells her, you know what? I'm getting up from this table. I'm going to excuse myself. Lyrica basically says in her confessional, it's sad that her and Brooke fell out. They were once good friends, but she's not going to keep on trying for somebody who doesn't want to try to fix their friendship. So she walks off. Brooke basically says in her confessional, she's not going to keep kissing Lyrica ass. All I'm going to say about that situation is, I do believe Brooke apologized, but knowing how Brooke is, I believe she gave a bullshit an apology. I feel like her apology was fake, and that's probably why Lyrica wanted a real apology. That's what I think happened, because we all seen how Brooke apologized to Moniece, and it was a bullshit and fake ass apology. It didn't sound sincere. You're playing with your hair, acting like you're a little girl or whatever. You couldn't even really look her in the eyes and tell her what you did behind her back. So I feel like you probably did Lyrica the same way. And the way I look at it, let's be honest, Brooke ain't nobody's friend really. So I don't know what y'all see in her, to be honest. I mean, she's very beautiful. I think she's talented, but she's just not a friend. She's just a backstabber. You heard what that man said in the song, who knew evil girls had the prettiest face? And that's exactly what Brooke is. She has a beautiful face, but she evil as fuck. Like, I'm just saying. And that doesn't mean all beautiful women are evil. I mean, I'm beautiful. I'm not evil. I'm crazy. Anyway, moving on from that, we get this scene with Apple Watts. She meets up with her dad, and they basically go have a DNA test. They're getting their mouth swabbed. They're trying to find out the truth once and for all. Moving on from that scene, that's all that was. We get the next scene. Mama Pam meets up with A1 at a bar to talk about all the mess that happened at the store with her and Lyrica G. So A1 walks in. He said, what's up, mama? I'm not going to get into Mama Pam fashion. Y'all already know how this lady be looking a hot mess with her wigs and clothes and body. So I'm not even going to get all into that. I'm going to get on to what the conversation they had. So Mama Pam basically tells A1, she met up with Lyrica G. They're in the clothing store shopping or whatever. She's trying on dress. In comes her sister-in-law. Well, A1's sister-in-law. I don't remember the bitch name. I don't care what her name is. Y'all know that she's the wife of A1's brother, which is Lloyd. I think that's his name, Lloyd. So anyway, sister-in-law, daughter-in-law, what the fuck ever. That's what she is. So she tells A1, her daughter-in-law comes up in there, and she basically tells her that Lyrica been cheating. She been talking to ex-boyfriend. She been doing this and that. It goes way further than Safari. And she basically says Lyrica G walked out. And she was like, how could you keep this from me? You knew that your wife did this. Why do you want to stay in a marriage? And one basically tells her, look, sister-in-law messy. Why would she even keep them messages? And at the end of the day, I only told her that so I could have somebody on my side. I'm past that. Me and my wife is moving on. We have a baby together, and that's what I want to do. So A1 basically tells his mother that Mama Pam keeps it going. Are you going to get a DNA test? A1 said, look, at the end of the day, me and Lyrica's going to renew our vows, and I don't want sister-in-law there. well, you know that's your brother's wife, so you don't want him there. Well, if he don't want to be there because his wife not there, that's not my problem. But I don't want him there. I don't want her there. He was like, we're trying to keep everybody negative out of our lives. Mama Pam told my son, well, don't forget we family or whatever, and we come first. And one tells her, no, my wife come first. Mama Pam jumps up like, okay, well, you need to remember she wears the dress, you wearing the pants. And he said, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's why if y'all gonna keep this going with the DNA test and all this and that, not respecting how I feel, you can't be there either. Mom Pam shut her mouth then. And I'm gonna speak on that real quick. All I got to say about that situation is I do fuck with A1 for that. At the end of the day, if y'all read that Bible, your spouse do come first. Whether y'all agree or not, your spouse, actually God comes first, and then your spouse comes first. Once your child is married, you are no longer first in that person's life. His wife is first. So A1 was right about that. And if him and his wife wants to stick together, that's none of y'all business. And this is exactly why y'all should have kept them out of y'all business in the first place. And I'm glad A1 admitted what he did. And he was wrong to tell his sister-in-law all that bullshit. And he even said it. He said, I told her that because I wanted somebody on my side. And that's what niggas do. Niggas do that all the time. They feel like they need somebody on their side when they be dead ass wrong too. Like we all heard A1 cheated just like Lyrica did. But instead, he ain't gonna tell sister-in-law that. He gonna tell what Lyrica did and make it look like Lyrica's the only bad person when you fucked up just as well. And I do feel where A1 was coming from. She was messy for that. Why are you keeping old ass text messages from 5-6 months ago? Why are you so invested in their marriage anyway? Whatever A1 told you, as soon as you seen that they were back together, you ain't got to like Lyrica. You ain't got to talk to Lyrica. You ain't got to be in her presence. But respect the fact, yes, he was mad at her. Yes, they was arguing. Yes, he did it to you, but he wants to work it out with his marriage. I'm pretty sure you and Lloyd go through bullshit all the goddamn time in y'all marriage, and y'all still rocking it out. So why can't he do the same thing with Lyrica? What was the point of you going to his mama telling her that? If he wanted his mama to know that, he would have told her that. He told that shit to you. You didn't have to throw that back in. And like he said, months ago. So you're messing to keep those messages. And she did that shit for a spot next season. Bitch, I hope you don't get it. Moving on from that scene, we see, there was a commercial with Bridget Kelly. And oh my God, I cannot think of the girl's name, the drag queen. And I'm not saying it to be offensive for those of you who are out there like that. But I cannot think of her name. She was on that show, Scared Straight or something like that, with Method Man hosting it. I love that show. It's a model. I can't think of her name, but the commercial was very inspiring. I like how they showed both girls getting their makeup done and how they're trying to inspire the young people out here and how they get ready for their big events and stuff. Bridget Kelly is very beautiful and talented, and it was good to see her outside, doing her business besides just on Love and Hip Hop. I kind of want Bridget Kelly to leave Love and Hip Hop and just focus on her music, because you don't need to be you don't need to be in that bullshit with Brooke. Brooke obviously ain't got nothing going for herself. She's the Carly Red of this season. She's trying to be messy and pretend to be everybody's friend, and when she not. The only difference is, I will say about Carly Red, when she your friend, she your friend. She just messy as fuck. Brooke is messy as fuck and ain't nobody friend. There's a difference. And I don't want Bridget Kelly part of that shit. Focus on your music, girl. Do what you do. Keep making events. Keep making tours. Going on tours. Keep on selling records, because you got a hell of a beautiful voice and you are a very beautiful woman. So I don't really want her on this show next season. I heard they fired the whole cast members and they're only making it as a couple thing. So we'll see in season 6 if it's true or not. I'll talk about that later in the video. Moving on from that, we get this scene with Jay Will. He's on a stage at a club, rapping, being himself. This event was actually hosted by what's that man name I don't care for? Mr. Ray. Apparently, Jay Will and Mr. Ray made up. Jay Will apologized for how he did Mr. Ray. He apologized. I guess Mr. Ray obviously accepted it because he's allowing Jay Will to rap on his stage or whatever. Jay Will also invites LaBrittany, which is also his friend. He says in his confessional he misses LaBrittany and he fucked up too. He said some things out of anger because he was jealous that she got the gig and he didn't. So he wanted to apologize to her. After the show was over, LaBrittany gave him that look, but she couldn't stay mad at him. He asked her, "Is you gonna keep that same energy or you gonna hug me?" They both hug it out. LaBrittany tells him she's sorry. She apologized how she treated him. She know he worked it very hard as much as she did, and she didn't go about the right way. He accepts her apology and he tells her the same thing. He basically tells her, "Well, look, you know what? I didn't go about it the right way either, and I apologize, and I miss my friend." She misses him, and they both hug it out, and they're friends again. Moving on from that scene. We see K. Michelle. She's in the studio listening to her song that she's writing. I didn't even pay attention to what the song was called, but it was a beautiful song. All K. Michelle music is beautiful to me. She has a beautiful voice. I hear that she's going back to Atlanta, probably to tour Rashida ass. So that was that. A1 meets up with Safaree. They meet up at a bar. A1 basically talks to Safaree and asks Safaree once again, "Did you sleep with Lyrica?" Safaree sits up here, "No, he did not sleep with Lyrica." A1 asks him, "Did you send my wife any inappropriate pictures?" Safaree basically sits up here, "No, I didn't send her no inappropriate pictures, but I did have conversations with your wife. We be talking about studio time and music. At one point, she did share with me that you're always in the studio, you're always lit and busy. You're not giving her enough attention." And it just went from there. We just had those type of conversations. So A1 asked him, in the meantime, A1 sitting up here like this. The same way A1 was talking to Safaree is the same way I was looking at my TV. Like, Safaree, you're not making no sense. You don't even sound believable at this point, but whatever. So A1 asks Safaree, "What about this video?" Safaree denies that. He says if he did send something to Lyrica, he doesn't remember sending it. It was an accident. A1 tells him, "I never sent nothing accidental to nobody. So how can you send something accidental to somebody?" Then he sits up here, turns around and says, "I didn't send nothing to her. At the end of the day, I already apologized. I'm done talking about this and I'm done." And he walks off. Oh, I have a message from somebody saying, "Hey, excuse the I'm sorry, my doorbell going off," which is my phone. It's alerts or messages or whatever. So y'all just ignore that in the background. Anywho, that's what I was saying. A1 walks off. I'm not A1. Safaree walks off, and that was the end of that conversation. At home, Lyrica is at the house that her and her husband share. They're at home at the house they share or whatever. She's washing dishes or whatever, about to eat some ice cream. And one basically comes home and he tells her he had a conversation with Safaree. Lyrica was like, "Okay, what did he say?" "Well, he basically tells me that y'all did not have sex, but he said he may have sent you some pictures or accidental." Lyrica says she never got any pictures. A1 basically tells her, "Look, I'm gonna be straight. I don't believe nothing that he's saying. And at the end of the day, I have close homeboys, close people to me, telling me I need to get a DNA test. They're telling me there's multiple guys out here that you talk to. And that shit hurts me." And you can see in his eyes, he's hurt. It is bothering him. So Lyrica says, "Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want me to take a DNA test?" A1 pauses for 5 hours just to say, "Yeah, I do." Lyrica boo-boo cries to my son, "I'm disappointed in your answer, but if that's what you want me to do, then that's what I'll do." So they basically do that. And that was the end of that conversation. They both said they're gonna figure it out, but that was that conversation. And if you watched The Breakfast Club last month or the Wendy Williams show, the baby is definitely A1's. They confirmed it. It's a boy and it's A1's baby. So DNA test is already out there. So I ain't spoiling for nobody. Like I said, if you watched the Wendy Williams show last month or you watched The Breakfast Club, they both admitted They had a DNA test. They both admitted they cheated on each other, and they both admitted it was a boy. Moving on from that. Turning my page. Ray J meets up with Lame Rock, who I cannot stand. Lame Rock got this goddamn... This is Lame Rock. Lame Rock got on this mask like his breath ain't like he toxic or some shit. Like he about to go fight some damn zombies or some shit to keep from getting a disease. He's talking to Safari. He's talking to Safari and Ray J like this. Talking about something. He not dealing with no more women, not sharing no more women, not eating no more cooch if he is getting cooch or whatever. Ray J's like, what's up with the mask? You look dangerous. No, he looking fucking stupid like he is. He is stupid. That's what he looked like. In comes Safari. Safari tells Ray J that he met up with A1 and he told A1 he did not smash Lyrica. And Ray J's like, that's what you told me, fam. You told me you smashed her, fam. And he's like, no, I never told you that. I admitted to having conversations with her and texting her. I never admitted smashing her. You misunderstood. So I misunderstood, fam? Yeah. And he was like, Ray J, you being very messy. You spraying rumors and shit. This is Ray Rock. Well, I know I smashed. I know I did. You know what I mean, son? You know? So then it says, you lied to me, fam. You lied. You got me out here looking like I'm messy. Ray J, you was messy. Come on now. But you out here got me looking stupid. You know what bottom line is? You lied, fam, and he told the truth. I told the truth, fam. Oh, I can't stand Lame Rock. I cannot stand his ass. If y'all do the season like that, please don't bring Lame Rock on there. I mean, he ain't got nobody to be in a relationship with. And if he do, don't bring him back. He brings nothing to the show but ignorance. Moving on from that, Apple Watts meets up with her dad. Yep. Apple Watts meets up with her dad in the park. They get the results. Apple Watts act like she couldn't understand the results. So she gives it to her dad. He basically tells her 0 point whatever. He's not the father, basically. So she's a little upset about it. So he then tells his side of the story. He tells her, I do need to say something to you. I did mess around with your mom. We had a bad relationship. We broke up. She was pregnant with you or whatever. I didn't want nothing to do with her, so I kept myself distant. I guess she may have thought I was her father or whatever the case may be. And then he told her that, but when I tried to be a father to you, you kept pushing me away. Apple Watts basically telling him, but you was a stranger to me. I don't know you. And he was like, but how do you get to know somebody when you don't even try to be a daughter? Apple Watts say, fuck you. I'm not listening to this. I'm done. At the end of the day, you're not my father. I'm going to keep it moving. He does like this. She walks off. You can tell it bothers her because she really thought that was her dad when it really wasn't her dad. So she walks off. She calls Sean Love. Sean Love gets out the car. Why am I picking you up from a park? Apple tells her, I got the results and he's not my dad. Apple Watts try to hug it out. She said, well, you going to be straight, though. It's okay. Apple Watts said, I'm cool. I'm okay. I don't really care. But we all know it's an act. Girl, you do care. You is upset. You mad. You hurt by that because the man you thought was your father was not your father. She basically tells Sean Love, I feel like you been knew this. I feel like he been knew this. He could have told me he wasn't. Why waste my time all this time? And Sean Love basically said, girl, it's going to be all right. I got you. We're going to find your real dad or whatever. But right now, let's find you. Let's get you in order. Let's get you straight. Even though I'm your manager, I'm your friend. I got your back 100. I really do believe Sean Love when she says that. Some people don't. But I actually believe Sean Love when she says that she got her back 100 to the fullest. So far, she been showing it. So only time will tell. We'll see. Moving on from that scene, Paris is talking to Nikki and Lil Brittany and Jay Will, and they are talking about how she had already told Booby to pull up on Marcus Black, and Marcus Black walks into the event. Keep in mind, this is the event of Lyrica and A1's vow renewal, and Nikki is happy to hear that Lil Brittany and Jay Will are cool again. In the meantime, Jay Will calls Moniece and says, pull up because Princess is here. Let's see. Lyrica and Lil Brittany are cool. Lil Brittany invited, Lyrica invited Lil Brittany. They got over that whole beef between them, working with A1. Lyrica G is singing, which is his mom. She's singing. It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful event. Brooke is not there. You know her messy ass is not there. Lame Rock is not there. I didn't see nobody else that didn't invite. I didn't see Tierra there, but why would she be there anyway? Lyrica and A1 both get on stage. They tell each other how they feel. Lyrica basically apologized for hurting A1. She loves him. She cares about him. And she wants this to work out. Then when it gets to A1 part, I'm thinking A1 finna tell he can't do it. He basically just tells her he loves her. And he thanks her for saving his heart. Lyrica falls down being dramatic because it's lights, camera, action. And she cries and kisses her husband. So they basically stayed married. A1 mother, Pam, was not there, and neither was his brother, neither was his brother's wife. They was not there, and thank God. They keep shit going anyway. He made his decision. He stayed with his wife, so everybody mind their business. We see Mama Pam getting on the goddamn plane that she did not pay for. Moniece pulls up. Moniece pulls up and basically tells Princess, I'm here, but I'm here to talk or whatever. Princess like, no, you said on site, you said to square the fuck up when you see me, so square up. Moniece basically said, I'm not here to square up, and you already know, those who know me, I don't throw the first punch. Meantime, Lyrica's throwing, I'm not Lyrica, Princess throwing alcohol, baby juice, apple juice, Kool-Aid, all at Prince, all at Moniece. It's just hitting her all in the face, all in the hair, all in the... And it's his security's all on the floor. It's just a mess. Moniece is still talking. I'm not gonna throw punch. I'm not gonna throw the first punch. You want me to react? President like, you damn right I want you to react. Square up, bitch. Square up, bitch. Kept throwing stuff at her. Meanwhile, Moniece picks up a cake, throws it. It hits security. Little crumbs get in Princess' hair. You see A1. Oh hell no! I got cake on my Gucci. Boy, you know you had on no Gucci. You probably had on some high heels. Stop it. So anyway, Moniece said, I'm not doing this. I'll call your sister-in-law. We can talk this out. Bitch, I don't want to talk. I want to fight. Princess tries to go on the table, try to climb the table. Security stops her. Moniece walks out, says she has no time for this. I'm not giving this no more of my energy. I'm not giving Mona Scott no more of my time. Walks the fuck off. Princess tries to throw one more thing to hit security in the face. I was done. That shit was funny. Meanwhile, while Moniece walks off, Booby pulls up on Marcus. And these two argue about the whole fact Brooke is being mistreated. Booby don't like how Marcus treat Brooke. Marcus say, how am I treating her? I pay her bills. I take care of her. I take care of her children. They all eat lovely. Booby said, that's a lie. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I'm still so confused why Booby is so invested. Marcus tried to get to him, even though Booby was not scared. Booby did not flinch at all, but you know they was not going to fight. Security was right there, so it was almost a skirmish, which it wasn't. I do think Marcus would have gave Booby a run for his money, but then I think Booby would have gave him a run. I don't know. I think it would have been a good fight. I don't know. All I can say is Booby wasn't scared. He didn't flinch not one time. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Moving on from that. We get to the end of the credits where everybody talk their piece. So we get Lyrica and A1. They're at the doctor's looking at the sonogram of the baby. The baby is developing. A1 does not regret giving his wife a chance. He said he's going to stick by his wife until it proves that it's not his baby. We all know that the baby is his, so we know he's going to stick with his wife. Paris says she is glowing up, and everybody going to respect her, and y'all going to know who she is. Ray J and Princess and baby Melody is taking modeling pictures. They're showing off their little happy baby and how happy it is. Ray J says that Melody is the new face of the what's that man's last name? Damn, I forgot what Ray J last name is, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He said she's gonna be the new face of their family, of their new empire. Moniece says she's only going to love and respect herself. She lost friends who only want to use her as a shadow. She lost relationships, but she's only going to focus on her right now. You need to focus on your son, too. Brooke is standing over the boat, taking off her ring that her and Marcus gave her. We know y'all not going to get married. We know this relationship is fake. Marcus is talking to some bitch in the bar, giving her the googly eyes, but then he walks off because he see Brooke calling him. He says he's always going to be there for Brooke. Apple Watch says she's off the pole. She's no longer on the pole anymore. And we see Marie, and I'm not even going to talk about Marie, because Marie, you's a drunk, you's an addict, and you a sad lost cause. And we all know that you and Akbar are still fucking around. That was Love and Hip Hop season 5, episode 16. I can't wait for the reunion, even though I know it ain't gonna be about it, but it should be entertaining. I thought this whole season was lit. I thought it was funny. I thought it was crazy. Friendships was tested. Relationships was tested, but overall, it was a good show. It was a good season. I'm not too crazy about New York. New York was boring last season. Maybe it'll be a little bit interesting. I see Joe Budden and Sin is back, so we'll see. Kim Bella and Joy Santana is back. We'll see how it ends. But that's all I have to say about this season. I'll catch you guys later. Like and subscribe this video. Peace.